Hey everyone, Emmanuel here. So this week's video podcast, I want to talk about aggression. Okay, now how this came about. A couple of students made a comment saying, "Oh, I don't get angry, or I'm not a very aggressive person." And while that is true, I do get angry, and there's no doubt. And in the past, definitely more so. But I think what might serve us real good benefit is to maybe explain my journey with aggression, because I think we all start, and aggression, especially as a young man, we get aggressive. It's one of those things, and as we go on, or as I've gone on, you want to make sure that you understand aggression in the correct way, because it's not a bad thing, right? Aggression can be a bad thing, there's no doubt about it, but utilized the right way, it's actually highly effective in certain situations, as well as necessary. It's controlled aggression, so to speak, right? It's got to be under your control. But let me explain why one of the big reasons I don't get as angry, or that I seem really calm and not aggressive, is that I understand the beginning, the middle, and the end of aggression. So I divided it up in, so when I've gotten, let's say, angry and gotten aggressive about something, I went back and I found out where the beginning, the middle, and the end of it was. And I don't want to tell you guys how to do that. That's how you want to approach it, okay? You want to approach it because what happens is when you understand the beginning, the middle, and the end, and you understand how it plays out, you best can understand how to place what I call pressure valves. Because the big mind shift that most of you need to kind of wrap your head around is aggression. Try to see it as a pressure. It's a pressure building up. And if you look at mechanics or machinery that builds up pressure, they have pressure valves so just to relieve the pressure. So I know the beginning, the middle, and the end of aggression, my aggression or an aggressive situation. I've seen it in myself, in other people, and I kind of can introduce a pressure valve that relieves the pressure before it explodes, because that's really what it is, it's an explosion, right? So you got to go through that, understand those three parts of aggression, and then you got to understand how to put pressure valves. And pressure valves can be anything from smiling, taking a deep breath, buying time, like so that things can calm down, because it builds up kind of quick. So there's a few ways. Like I said, breathing, walking, sometimes smiling, just to kind of, again, relieve the pressure. You're not going to get rid of aggression. You're just trying to bring it somewhere where it's a little bit more manageable, okay? And, never forget that there's a psychology and a biology to aggression. So there's many aspects of it, and you need to investigate them, right, to understand it better. Especially as a martial artist, and especially in yourself, so that you understand this, because you're going to develop martial arts skills without a doubt, but there's going to be times where you'll get angry and you might get aggressive, and you need to know how to use that. Much like if I was carrying a gun with me every day, I would want to make sure I know how to operate that, right? So if I was a police officer, I'd want to make sure I know how to operate that. If I'm going to be carrying it every day, if I have the chance of getting angry and aggressive, which we all do living in a big city, then we should understand those different phases, because we carry it with us. We need to know how to keep it on the positive side, and to use it at the right time and not in the wrong time. So these ideas of aggression are important, right? So take the time to kind of think about aggression, and when would you use it, when would you not use it, and also what situation would it be good, and how could it be beneficial? Because in certain situations, you're right, it does definitely help you, to weather certain situations. It does. Remember, aggression is just not for fighting. It's for lots of things, right? It's not just for those things. So want you to think about those things and see it develop in your day-to-day life and in training. When you get angry, try to see the roots of it, and I joke with you guys, the most frustrating things that gets me so angry is IKEA furniture. When I have to put that stuff together, it's so frustrating, it gets me so mad. And because of that, I know the beginning of it. So I don't go to IKEA. I don't purchase anything. So I try to avoid that. If it's completely, if I have to get something from IKEA and I got to put it together, then I wait for the right time and I get help. I grab my kids in there and I get help to kind of, at least alleviate some of it. So understanding these things is really important to me, especially as things get more and more serious, when you get to like fighting and self-defense and those kind of things. Hope this helps, guys. Think about aggression. It's not magic. I think in these podcasts that this video podcast at least, I'm trying to share with you some of the stuff so you don't think it's like magic. You think like I'm naturally just walk around relaxed. No, I understand the different levels of aggression, and I have a lot of siphon valves, and I know what's good for me and what's not, and I try to keep it on that side. So because of that, you don't see it very often, which is good for everybody. Anyway, I hope this helps, guys, and hope to see you in training this week. Bye-bye, everybody.